Good day, everyone. Ali is here from Safi Financial Network. Today is November 8th, 2023. Here is another daily analysis for stock market. So S&P 500, well, basically today we had a light volume. So it was pretty light volume session and nothing spectacular happening. S&P 500 ETF, which is SPY, just traded 61 million, which is very, very light volume. And we are still dealing with this resistance supply area. And the market is just doing in a consolidation phase. So that was pretty interesting because just before real-time close, this candle was positive. After hours, it goes to the negative slightly and close negative. However, for the 7 days consecutive days, market had a rally to the upside, green bar. Just today had a pause today, so nothing special. Market just challenging with this area, and we just talked about this. So it's 4,400 is very, very decisive moment for the market. Seems like Bitcoin topped here. So this is pretty interesting. Bitcoin topped at 36,000 right now. So pretty positive for Bitcoin. So market is just doing a struggle for this resistance area somewhere around 4,400. So we need to get close above 4,400, and we need to get close and hold above 4,400, specifically above this trend line, which is going to be a 4,430. Then we can see a move acceleration to the upside. Right now, there are a couple of scenarios can happen. The first scenario is going to be, let me close this. The first scenario is going to be, we can see a market drop. A potential drop is going to be to this pivotal point, which is kind of like in the middle of this white range bar, somewhere around 42.78. So that would be kind of like very, very bullish signal, I should say. This is going to be a reversal. I'm just looking for a reversal. If that reversal is happening, we can go for a long position to get above this. And as soon as we get above, this is like a neckline. So this neckline is coming along with this trend line. There are going to be lots of resistance. If we break through above this, that would be a fantastic buy signal or momentum to the upside. So that was a first scenario. The second scenario is going to be, we're just doing a consolidation. So we are not just going down, we just do the consolidation here, and any consolidation prior in resistance or trend line, that means we are just a digestive, digest a corrective move within the time. So it's not going to go down because of the price correction. We are just doing the digestive move within the time. And that would be pretty bullish signal too. So it means market will have a nice momentum to hold up pretty well, somewhere around 4,300 to 4,400. And then we can just break through very, very strongly and nicely as soon as we get above this consolidation period. So that's going to be the second scenario. The third scenario is going to be, we're just consolidate a little and then break through to the upside, pull back, and then going up, which is unlikely, to be honest. I'm just lean on a first scenario or a second scenario for a consolidation. Another bear case, probably people are just talking about, how about the bear case? As long as we are above this, I don't see any bearish momentum. So very, very simple is that. So as long as we are above October low, we are not making any bear case. So we are just slightly bullish. Specifically, market will have market will head into a very, very bullish seasonality period of the year. So November, December, you should see some bullish action is coming back to the market. So it was just the beginning of the November, and see how market is reacting to the upside. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was kind of like a better price action, but this one as well. So doji bar, Nasdaq just a breakthrough above this trend line, and right now we are just dealing with 15,300. We just tackled to another just high here today, but coming back down. So not a bad price action. So we need to have a consolidation. If it consolidates here, it can go higher, which is pretty important. 15,400, 15,300 to 15,400. This is very, very important level and needs to get above this area. So as long as Nasdaq is consolidating and holding above, I should say 14,700, it should be fine. So we are just not looking for a pullback, or any pullback. It could be a great buying opportunity. Stochastic wise, momentum wise, we are at very, very overbought condition. So any pullback could be kind of like a digestive, healthy move for the market. So just be careful on that one. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. This one is the same. This one is already crossed over to downside. So still price holding up pretty well, above 34,000, 34,100. So this is kind of like a nice bullish consolidation. And we can break through. If we break through, I should say this W pattern forms perfectly for a perfect scenario. This can stay in an overbought condition. So be careful, because lots of people are saying we are at the overbought condition. This is crossover and we can go to the downside. The answer is no. So if the momentum shifting to the upside, which is my scenario for the upside, so let me go back down here. So you see that lots of time market stays in an overbought condition and it just going higher. Any pullback goes to the oversold condition would be a buying opportunity. The market in uptrend can stay in overbought condition. Most of the time you will see overbought signal or overbought condition rather than oversold. In uptrend, oversold condition could be great buying opportunity. Overbought condition, a potential pullback, maybe correction, but not a bear market or some kind of like a lower low, because we are in a shifting structure. You see that in Dow Jones. It's very, very obvious. Moving on to gold, which had a fantastic move to the downside. So we nailed it. So gold is coming all the way down. This is after hours. Goes just a future market, just at the uptick to this FL. So this is coming to my first level. So this is 1940 to 1950. As I said, this is very, very important level. And I should say gold is just hitting to the first buying opportunity. Still looking for kind of like a move. So if we see some kind of like a bullish action here, we should just change the gear to the upside. But we short gold here. Pretty nice signal, actually. 3 consecutive days to the downside. We shorted from 1988. And look where are we at. So we are just a $40 below, which is fantastic for a trading perspective. And also, I should say, this is very, very good spot for enabling to the buy position. Still, it can go lower. Still, it can go lower to this area, which is going to be 1934 to 1944. But that could be kind of like the bottom, I should say. And we should see a reversal. And if reversal takes place, it can go very, very aggressively to the higher price as well. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to crude. So crude smashed today and coming back to this area, which we were waiting for, 71 to $75. This area is a fantastic buying opportunity, I should say. Again, I'm looking for a kind of like a deeper correction to 73, and that would be kind of like the great buying opportunity for crude. So nothing expecting crazy for crude, but I should say this is very, very oversold in a short term. And also, let me go to weekly chart here. So weekly chart, we are pretty close to a weekly momentum to the downside for a bull reversal happening. So we are getting to this area. So let me just zoom back here. So here is the area that I'm looking for. So top of this candle going down, middle of this. So we just nailed 71. As I said, 71 to 75 is a great, great, great area. So we touched 75 today and just a small shadow. It's not big enough, so we need to see a deeper move to here, I should say, then reversal. That would be a fantastic buying opportunity for crude. Still looking for a more pattern to form. So sit tight, stay tuned. Probably will get to this one as well. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield. Yield, just the doji bar here, nothing spectacular. Just a kind of like a bullish consolidation here. You see that we had a pop, 2 days ago, just a bullish consolidation. Yield can have another pop here, so it can go to 5% or even 5.5. But I should say that's going to be just a dead cat bounce. Yield is forming the top here, so I should say this is a top information for yield. Probably a blink from Federal Reserve can smash down yield to the downside, and I'm just looking for that one coming shortly, probably early 2024. On the other side, treasuries, look at the candle. So treasury just smashing upside. So this is a perfect scenario for another bull run. So 91 to 93 is coming. And this is kind of like a multi-month buying opportunity for treasuries. Still, this is very, very early. Look at that, 83. Right now, we are at 89. So still below 90. This is a good spot for buy, I should say. VIX coming down another 2% today. VIX just reaping to the downside. So still, market is in very, very optimistic scenario. So that's what I say from VIX. I can read that one. I don't know what's the sentiment. The sentiment is coming tomorrow, so we can see the statistics. But I think market just changed the sentiment from bearish to bullish, and that could be kind of like the bottom for VIX. VIX can go to the lower low. VIX can go below this $12, and that could be kind of like a capitulation for VIX. And right now we are in a capitulation for VIX. Dixie is coming down today as well, so kind of like a shooting star. I believe Dixie is following up very, very nicely with the treasury and also for gold price. So if Dixie goes down, we should see some more bullish price action with gold. So last 2-3 days, Dixie went up, gold is down. So today we had like a shooting star. So this 103, 104 could be kind of like a target area for another shorting position for Dixie. Moving on to technology words, Magma indicator, pretty nice surge to the upside. Magma can go to 1164, 1180. That's going to be the level that I'm looking for a target price, which is going to be the top of this index. So still, this one is in a bullish momentum. And you see that this pattern just break out to the upside. And this is fantastic breakout, folks. This means technology is leading, outperforming the other sectors, and there's still more highs are coming. Apple is going to be the proof for that one. So another like $1.07 to the upside today. Pretty nice bullish price action. It goes to this gap fill. This is a bullish momentum. It can go to 188. Amazon 64, 63 cents down. Not a bad price action dealing with this pivot, So still needs to have a more consolidation after fantastic surge to the upside from 120 to 142. Just imagine how sentiment changed quickly. Meta, 96 cents up. Not a bad price action. Still dealing with this consolidation or kind of like a choppiness here. So Meta needs to break out either to the upside or downside. We're still here. So any breakthrough from the to the other side, that would be kind of like a game changer for Meta. Microsoft, $2.67 up. Look at the candle. So Microsoft is pretty sharply going to the moon. Probable scenario is going to be new all-time high. So this is supply area that Microsoft break through. So when supply engulf to the demand, and that would be kind of like a spiky going to the upside. There's going to be just the one top here, 365, but that would be kind of like, I should say, short-term resistance here, and any pullback could be kind of like a new all-time high. Google, 85, 87 cents to the upside. Good price action for Google, and we are in the money nicely with Google. We take it, and we just about we sold put option with our subscribers right here. So just imagine after that, Google just went to the upside. A fantastic bullish scenario is happening right now. And Netflix, a $2.04 up, a good price action for Netflix. Tesla is doing a consolidation. There is nothing wrong with this pattern. So Tesla is just doing a consolidation after this capitulation to the downside. This is a lower low. Tesla can go to 240. I should say this gap fill can come into the place. Moving on to semiconductors, SMH. We just break through above this trend line, which is pretty bullish, but we need to go above 154, which is coming probably. SOX, the same pattern, still dealing with this trend line. We just had the doji bar here, nothing spectacular, bullish consolidation. Still, we need to go above $500. TSM 41 cents down today, so TSM. This one is diverging from the sector. However, we need to get above this top to have a more bullish price action. AMD 14 cents up, not a bad price action. You know my level 120 to 122, even 127. That could be a good level. Nvidia nicely going up. This head and shoulder seems like failed, and the best moves comes from failed patterns. Remember that. So $400 was just the bottom, and I believe semiconductors can be outperformer in this environment. Texas Instrument, $1.37 down. Not a special price action, but I believe Texas is just dealing with the bottom. So sooner or later, we should see this one is coming back to the bullish momentum. Lam Research, $6.32 up. Not a bad price action at all. Moving on to financials, which had a downtick last 2 days, but seems like today had a better price action. So XLF, just if it goes above this pivotal point, which is $34, I should say XLF can go to $34.80. KBE 38 cents down, KRE 56 cents down. JP Morgan seems like big banks are doing better. So JP Morgan 71 cents up, Goldman Sachs 61 cents up, Bank of America 27 cents down, and Wells Fargo 6 cents down. Not a bad price action overall for banks. Moving on to GDX, which hammered today, and I should say this is kind of like a dip that kind of like a washout low, I should say. I don't expect more volatility from gold, as you said, as you saw here earlier, that I provide analysis for gold, and that was kind of like we are pretty close to the bottom information. The same as GDX and GDXJ. So GDXJ, 2% down still. We are above this November, late October bottom here. Still, this demand area works very well. This is a very, very nice demand area. AEM $1.21 down. Not a bad price action. Still, we are above this. Newmont, this one is absolutely the worst one. So I'm just tired of this. Look at the 5% down today. So what happened to this stock? I don't know. So this is kind of like a disappointing to me. Newmont is not doing well. So it's kind of like a diverging, as I said. I think I said it yesterday or 2 days ago. When it goes up, when industry goes up, this one is laggard. This one is giving us a lower low, a lower high. But when industry is going down, Newmont is giving us a lower low, which is the weakness of this stock, right? So Franco-Nevada, another sharp move to the upside. Probably that's going to be another dip down to 116 to 117, then that will be it. So I should say another dip down with a divergence with the Franco-Nevada. That would be a fantastic buying opportunity. I'm just looking for that one. Gold Barrick, this one was the best, but today 3%, 3.74% down. So we can go to $14, $15, and we see a reversal is coming back again. So keep an eye on that level. Moving on to energy, which was hammering. Still, it can go lower. Look at the pattern. So we just talked about energy, and I just talked about it. So be careful with energy short terms. It's very, very important to see the short-term drop is energy is coming. XOP, which is oil and gas exploration ETF, $3 down. OH, $1.47 down today. So OH get back to this important demand area. That's going to be a first one. And you see, it just touched and then getting back up. So we'll see how it goes. Exxon, $1.28 down. So Exxon is on what I should say waterfall. It's coming down, and Chevron as well. So this one is getting back to the bearish momentum. So this is kind of like the area that I'm looking for, pretty close to the buy area, and we just need to see a divergence here for a bullish momentum to the upside. So energy, probably this is kind of like the last low or the final low that they are forming. And after that, I should say energy can go back to the bullish momentum. I think that was it. So I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.